All right, everyone. What do I feed my tomatoes? How do you get a tomato plant, well, a few tomato plants in a 20-gallon pot, to span 10 feet and 14 foot tall? How do you do that? Well, it's a special soil mixture, and it's a special fertilizer. It's not a fertilizer, it's an amendment, actually. It's what you feed your plants and what you put them in. If you want to know how I did this, like, subscribe, and comment, and ask me, and I will tell you what I made this with. But I've got more tomatoes in one plant than most people have in a whole row. And it doesn't take a lot. It's 110 degrees with the heat index in Texas. We're in a drought. It's in a greenhouse. It doesn't even get natural rainwater. But look at it. And look at all the other plants. Yeah, that one's got some bug eating on it, but you know what? They can eat that plant as long as they leave that one alone. Give your other plants, give the bugs something to eat, they'll leave your plants alone. Just like when you go camping, throw a few pieces of bread about 20, 30 feet away, and all the ants will go eat the bread and they'll leave you alone. It's all about managing life, just like your life at home or anything else. You got to learn how to balance and manage life. You got to give, and you got to take. Nature takes, nature gives. It's a balance. You see how little I give to the bugs, and you see how much I get in return? What is that? Like 10%, and I get 90 in return? No pesticides, no herbicides, no diatomaceous earth, nothing. Nothing. Just the soil in the ground with the living life. And this is what you can have. Imagine if I had about 10 of these growing in here, I could start our own salsa factory. Look at all of that. Hundreds and hundreds of tomatoes, pounds and pounds and pounds and pounds of them. And it doesn't take much. These are all growing in 3 and 5 gallon fabric pots right here. And they're all producing. I pull from them every day. I pull cucumbers every day. I pull peppers every day. I pickle them. I eat them. It subsidizes my income and my food intake. I'm a former professional athlete. This is the best food that I've ever eaten. And look at all of them. Look at all the blooms. There's already fruits on the vine. There's fruits on the vine everywhere. All I got to do is come out and grab one and eat it. I'm full before I ever even go in the house. I don't even have to put it in a bucket and take it in. I just come outside and eat when I'm hungry. Oh, geez, I'm hungry. What am I going to eat today? Let's go see what's in the greenhouse. Pick, pick, pick. That was great. I'm good. Let's go take a nap. Look at them things. Look at that. Monster Tomato Challenge. How about a Monster Tomato Challenge? And we'll give away some free plants and mail seeds and soil amendments to somebody. How about that? When we get to 500 subscribers, we are going to do a challenge to see who can grow the biggest tomato plant. And there's my entry. You have to list your soil and amendments and anything that you use. You have to be completely honest. And we'll see what happens after that. Look at this. This has already grown, already 7 foot to the roof, grown back over, and now grown back up again. So we're probably at about 18 foot tall. If you really take this and you really want to stretch it out, that's about 18 feet. I'm 6'3". This right here is almost chest neck level with me. So I'm going to start debunking myths. I'm going to start exposing all of these trends and this stupid stuff because I'm tired of y'all people wasting your money buying and doing all these things that these people want you to do and not ending up with the same results. When all I did was put the right dirt in the right pot with the right amendments, with the right seed, and gave it some water. No plastic bottle drip lines, no fancy cutting, no weird stuff, no banana peels soaked in water, no grass clippings soaked in water, none of that stuff. I'm going to give you a hint as to what makes a tomato plant do this. It's called what comes out of the end of a chicken after you feed it. It's called poultry litter. Poultry litter is the #1 amendment for tomatoes because of the acidity and the sulfur in it, and because of the NPK ratio. Don't believe me? There's the proof right there. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. More tomato than you could ever imagine, all on a few plants. Look at this. There's only a few plants in there. Right in the center, nice big strong cage, a 20-gallon pot, gets watered 1 time a day. And I only water it with about 3 gallons of water. So, like I said, like, subscribe, comment. We're going to start telling y'all how to really do stuff like a real gardener does, like a real farmer from the old days. We're going to bring back the old farmer techniques. We're not going to use Miracle-Gro. We're not going to use root stimulators. We don't need any of that stuff. We're not soaking banana peels in water because guess what? I grew up on a 60-acre farm. The only thing we did with banana peels is throw them to the chickens so we could collect chicken poop to throw on the garden. We don't soak banana peels in water. We don't soak thistle in water. We don't do any of that stuff. And here's the proof right here. 100% proof. Living factual proof. There are no green screens. There is no CGI, no AI. There's none of that stuff. There's no fancy editing to go back and forth or anything like that. What you see is what you get. 100% true real life. 100% true real life. And look at all of that. They are going to produce more than you could ever imagine in the smaller space than if you'd have put the other tomatoes. Because I've got a whole wall of tomatoes. See? I've got all singles. They produce less. It's just the facts. There it is. You can see it for your own eyes. There they are. Started from seed in late February. It's Texas, 110-degree heat index. Would probably right now about a 70 to 80% humidity range because it just rained. Just beautiful. No leaves are eaten up. There's no bugs. There's no end rot. I don't have to spray them. I don't have to self-pollinate. All of the air roots just sucking up moisture. Look at that. Just all brand new. All crystallized with all their little natural trichromes that they produce. Look at that. Just growing, 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 growing. Got butterflies in here right now that are helping to pollinate. I got bees that are helping to pollinate because I have wildflowers in here. But according to all of the other YouTubers and according to all of the other people following the trends, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know anything about NPK. I'm just some guy in a backyard running his mouth. There it is. You're showing videos of yourself soaking string in water, pouring banana water on plants, and you're trying to show me the fact that you've got 5 tomatoes on a plant that's about 2 foot tall. And you're the professional and I'm not. Oh shit, excuse me. All that pollen in the air, excuse me. Y'all have a nice day. I'm sick of talking about this with people. I really don't understand y'all's comprehension of plants or NPK. Maybe you need to read some papers from Stanford or go somewhere and learn something. Go to Texas A&M online. If iTunes still has the iTunes University, there are plenty of professional videos from us certified horticulturalists, us that have degrees that know what we're talking about versus homeowners who just read the label on the bag or watch another YouTube video and create a trend. They're everywhere. It's easy. It's not hard. Stop making it hard. Stop posting links to buy stupid-ass products that nobody needs. And just plant your stuff in good soil. Everything is in the dirt. It's all in the dirt. Just like Spike Lee said to Jordan, it's got to be the shoes money. It's got to be the dirt money. It's got to be the dirt. That's the only thing it's sitting in. It's got to be the dirt. Dirt. But again, like I said, you guys want to keep running your mouth and posting these stupid videos because you want likes and you want likes and you're trying to make a living off of YouTube. You got 4,000 subscribers, so you're getting ads. Well, of course you're going to do stuff to make more ads. You want that YouTube revenue. You want that, what is that, 5 cents a click, 25 cents a click, depending on who you are? Come on, don't sell out like that. Don't sell out like that. Watch this. We're going to go underneath. Oh my goodness. Let's get through here. We got to crouch down. Oh my goodness. They're just everywhere. But I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I have no clue what I'm doing. That's why we're going to set about 40 tomatoes just right here. Here, I'll let you screenshot that long enough just so you can count them all, or if you want to use your computer to count every one of the little blooms. It's about 40 blooms right there, and that's just part of the plant. Holy crap. I've got so much stuff in here. There's the tomatillos all growing right there. There's the huge pepper plants. But, you know, look. Look. Do you see any bugs eating that? Are there any chew marks anywhere? Look how shiny and pretty those leaves are. People wrap their Mercedes in that green color. At least where I'm from. Tomatillos, tomatillos. Oh my God, the pepper's just blooming like crazy. We got the Romas over here popping out. My goodness. What's over here? Oh my goodness. They're just stacked up and stacked up and stacked up. Stacked up non-stop, wall to wall. Everything. It's all there. You can see it. Proof is in the pudding. And I done cooked it and served it and chilled it. There's all the extras. We got too many. Got cucumbers hanging from the ceiling. I mean, come on. Come on. You can't grow stuff like this if you don't know what you're doing. You can't go to Home Depot and buy Bonnie plants in a bag of Miracle-Gro and get this kind of result. You're not. You know why? Because where I work, unfortunately, they sell Miracle-Gro and they sell Bonnie plants, and they're junk. They're complete junk. There's the peppers. Oh my goodness, look how shiny, beautiful, no marks, no bugs, no teeth. Look at the leaves, shiny, beautiful green. Not even a dust buildup. Nothing. No dust, no dirt, no bugs. All organic, no herbicides, not even diatomaceous earth, nothing. And of course we put the pollinators here. Pollinators bring in the bees. Right there, look at all of that. Hit me up. Let me know what y'all think. I have flipped my lid, and I am going to go ahead and just go ahead and expose everything. I was trying to be nice on my channel. I was just going to try to do simple videos, but I see too much misinformation, and we're going to fix all that. We're going to make sure you have the best basil that you've ever tasted to make pesto. We're going to make sure you have the best peppers to pickle and making hot sauces and make salsas with. We're going to make sure you have the best tomatoes you've ever eaten in your life. You'll be canning these. You'll be giving these away. Look at this. I've got just random ones growing up the side of the greenhouse out of leftover pots. That's from a tomato that fell off, landed in a pot, and grew up on the side of the greenhouse. It's easy. You don't even have to work for it. Check out my other videos on how to grow wildflowers and stuff without even having to plant them. All you do is crumble them up and throw them on the ground. And I'm going to make another video and prove that. I'm going to show you, because after a week of crumbling on the ground from the last video, they're already sprouting. And I didn't do anything. Nothing. All I did was touch them. I just lent a helping hand. Like, subscribe, comment. It's time to show y'all how to provide for yourself in a real way without spending a huge chunk of money. It does no good to spend $500 on a garden and raised beds and everything if you're only going to get $100 worth of groceries out of it. That's pointless. We're going to show you how to offset your income. I'm going to show you how to save money for that new truck or that new RV or four-wheeler or bicycle, or maybe your kid needs a violin or a tuba. Guess what? I'm going to show you how to save money and do that, all while providing for your family, your children, your friends, your neighbors, and anyone else around you. You see all that? All from a seed. One seed starts each plant. Imagine that. And then guess what? That little tomato right there, is going to give me enough seeds to start a whole nother production line next spring. one little tomato out of all of them. Hit me up, y'all. We're going to end this because I got some other things to do. I got to tend in here, and I can't hold the phone and talk at the same time. And I'm just really getting frustrated. Frustrated with all the misinformation and fake news and trends that these YouTubers, which I call tubers now, like to post because they want attention. They don't care anything else about giving you any real education or debunking facts. They're just going to say, oh, I'm just trying it. Well, everybody else has already tried it. We don't need 3,000 people to try something that 10,000 people have already failed at. It's already an established fact. Don't soak your weed eater string. Don't use Miracle-Gro. Don't use pesticides. Don't use herbicides. Facts. 100%. Y'all keep it real. Like, subscribe. If y'all want to see the real truth, we're going to expose the real truth about gardening and the way things really work in a natural world. I'm out. Thank you.